Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to integrate Wrike and Google Sheet. So our use case is pretty simple. When a new task is created in Wrike, it will automatically add a new row in Google Sheet. Now Wrike is an awesome work management tool and Google Sheet is your favorite spreadsheet program. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from Wrike to Google Sheet. But there is one minor problem. There is actually no integration between Wrike and Google Sheet. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Wrike and Google Sheet. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will immediately get access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom you will find connect. Here click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Wrike to Google Sheet. Wrike to Google Sheets. Okay, just click on create. Excellent. So when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, let's make it as Wrike. This one. Okay, so now in the trigger event, since we are interested in making a new task, let's make it as new task. Okay, so new task is basically a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new task is made, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are more triggers like new folder, project status changed, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data in from Wrike when a new task is made. Okay, so just click on connect with Wrike. In the new credentials, just again click on connect with Wrike. Okay, so it is asking to accept, just click on accept. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. So basically now we have connected Wrike to Pabbly Connect. So how about we look into this Wrike account? Okay, so this is my Wrike account and I want to integrate this particular Wrike account to Pabbly Connect. So that is why just click on save and send test request. Click this. Okay, so the API response is showing we have connected Wrike to Pabbly Connect. So how about we collect some data from Wrike account. So basically our idea is that whenever a new task is created in Wrike, Pabbly Connect has to capture this data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures the data, click on this button, capture webhook response. It is showing it is waiting for the data. So how about we go to Wrike and let's create a new task. So the name of the task is gold mining. So I'm just creating a new task, that is gold mining. Okay, so a task called as gold mining has been created. Excellent. Now we are going to give some description, some details to this task. So the description is it will be fun. Gold mining will be fun. Okay, it will be fun. Okay, so the date should be from 31st December to 18th January. Okay, so just click on save. Okay, so we have assigned a task. We have created a new task called as gold mining, and this is scheduled from 31 December to 18 January 2020. That is a 13-day interval, and this is the description. It will be fun. Okay, so let's close it. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured the data. So let's go and see. Okay, so the API response is now showing the task ID. So basically all the data is present in this task ID. So we have to retrieve that. So in order to retrieve that, let's scroll down and click on this button. When you click on this button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, since we are interested in taking out the data from Wrike, so let's make it as Wrike. Okay. Now in the action event, since we are interested in getting the task related details, just click on get specific task. Okay, then click on connect with Wrike. In the new credentials, just click on connect with Wrike. Okay, so the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. So we are going to retrieve the data from this particular ID. Okay, so this is the ID that we have to map. So just toggle this to the right. Okay, so and just remove this, and we are going to map in the detail. So we have the ID as this one. Okay, so this is basically all. This is the ID that we have got from here. Okay, so our data is present in this ID. Just map this and just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the data has been received. So the title is gold mining and the description is it will be fun. Okay, so let's scroll down and see the creation date, and this is the creation date, and we should have the time duration. Yes, this is the start date. Okay, this is the start date, that is 31st December, and this is the due date, that is 18 January 2021. Excellent. So basically now we have to sync all of this detail into Google Sheet. So to do that, just again click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, another window opens up. So in the choose app, since we want to sync the data into Google Sheet, let's make it as Google Sheets. Google Sheets. Okay. Easy. Now in the action event, how about we make it as append values? Okay, so your obvious question is why are we keeping this action event as append values? I will explain to you that later, but at present just click on connect with Google Sheets. Okay, so in the new credentials, again click on connect with Google Sheets. Okay, so actually I already have made a Google Sheet. So this is my Google Sheet in which I want to fetch in all the details from Wrike. So I have named it Wrike, and these are the columns I have: title, description, start date, and the due date. So I want to fetch in the details into these columns one by one. Okay, so this particular Google Sheet is present in this account, okay, called as Michael Karas. So I'm just going to click on connect with Google Sheet, and these are the Gmail accounts I have, and this particular Google Sheet is present in this account. So I'm just going to click on this account, select this account, and Pabbly Connect is asking me to confirm my choice. I'm just clicking on allow. So let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. Okay, so in the spreadsheet, it is showing the spreadsheet as Wrike. This is because I have a ton of spreadsheet in my account, and one of them is called as Wrike. So I just want to map in the details into this particular Google Sheet. So I'm just selecting this spreadsheet as Wrike. Okay, now in the sheet it is showing as sheet 1. So this is because actually this is the spreadsheet called as Wrike, and there is only one sheet, that is sheet 1. That is why it is only showing it as sheet 1. Now coming to the most important part, the values. So basically we are going to enter all the values into this columns. Okay, so we are going to map all the details into these columns. Now to append values into these columns, so we have 4 columns. One is title, the second is description, third is the start date, and the fourth is the due date. Okay, so basically we have 4 columns. So that is why we are going to enter 4 pair of double quotes, each separated by a comma. Okay, so we have entered 4 pair of double quotes, each separated by a comma, and each pair of double quotes represents here a column. For example, this double quote represents the title column. Okay, and this double quote represents the description column. This particular double quote, this particular pair of double quote represents the start date, and this particular double quote represents the due date. Okay, so basically all the columns, all the double quotes represents a column. Now we have to map in the details into this column. Okay, so to begin the mapping process, just bring your cursor inside the double quotes and click here. This is the mapping button. Click here and enter the details. For example, we want the title, that is gold mining. So this is the title, gold mining. So we have entered it. Similarly, we want the description. So description was okay, so it will be fun. Okay, so this is the description, and then we have the start date. start date. Okay, so this is the start date and this is the due date. Okay, so we have entered all the details inside the pair of double quotes. Okay, so let's click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing we have sent the data to Google Sheets. So let's have a look. Yes, we have got the data. So the title, it is showing gold mining. The description, it will be fun. The start date, this is the start date. That is 31st December 2020. And this is the due date, 18 January 2021. Excellent. So we have got all the details into Google Sheet. So how about we double check if the integration is working fine or not. So how about we create one more task in Wrike. So we are going to create one more task. Okay, so the name of the task is silver mining. Okay, so this is the task. We have entered it. Okay, and we are going to give some description. Silver is a bit costly. Okay, and these are the dates I'm going to go with. 31st December to 21st January. Okay, 16-day duration. Just click on save. Okay, so we are ready. So let's have a look in our Google Sheets. Okay, so as you can see, we only have got the title as silver mining, but the rest of the details are not available. This is because Wrike actually sends the data of the title way before the start date and the due date. So in such cases, we have to bring the delay module. So your obvious question is, what is a delay module? Well, using the delay module in Pabbly Connect, you can delay certain tasks like data capturing. So let me show you with a live example. So what we are going to do is we are going to scroll up and insert a delay module here. So just click on this plus button. Okay, so now in the choose action, how about we make it as a delay module? Okay, this one. Okay, so we have the type called as delay 4. Okay, so we are going with the delay 4. And the delay unit, we are keeping it as minutes. Of course, you have a choice as hours, days and weeks, but at present, we are just going to keep it as minutes. And the delay value, let's keep it as 1 minute. Then just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the message as delayed for 1 minute. Excellent. So how about we make one more task in Wrike? So this time let's make it as bronze mining. Bronze mining. Okay, so just click this. Okay, so we are going to enter some details. We are going to set the date as 31 and 27 January is the due date. Let's click on save and then we can add the description. Bronze mining led to start of civilization. Okay, so we have entered the description. Bronze mining led to start of civilization, and this is the due date, start date 31 December 2020, and this is the end date, due date 27 January 2021. Okay, so a task called as bronze mining has been created. So let's have a look in the Google Sheet whether we have a task called as bronze mining. Yes, we have a task called as the bronze mining. Excellent. And we have got the start date and the due date. But as you can see, we haven't got the description. So this is because we have mentioned the description a bit late than 1 minute. So how about we go back to Pabbly Connect and increase the delay value to, let's say, 2 minutes. And just again click on save and send test request. Okay, again the API response is showing it is delayed for 2 minutes. So let's make one more new task. This time Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining, okay. And we can set the date as 31 January to 19 January. Click on save. And we can add some description like Bitcoin mining is for millennials. Okay, Bitcoin mining is for millennials. Okay, so just click here. Okay, so we have entered the description, we have created a task, and we have scheduled the task from 31 December 2020 to 19 January 2021. That is 14 days. Okay, so let's have a look in the Google Sheet. Okay, so it hasn't arrived yet. Okay, so after some delay, it has arrived. So this is Bitcoin mining, that's the title, and the description is Bitcoin mining is for, I think it was millennials. Okay, and then we have the start date, and then we have the due date. Excellent. So how about we go back and make one more task? So this time, this is uranium mining. Uranium mining. Okay. And the task has been created, and let's give a description. Uranium is radioactive. Okay, uranium is radioactive, and we can set the date. No, 31 December, and the due date is as 20. The start date is 31 December, and due date is 20. Okay, just click on save. So let's have a look in the Google Sheet. Okay, so it hasn't arrived. Give it some time, it will come. So let's refresh this. Okay, so we have got the task, that is uranium mining, and we have the full description. Uranium is radioactive. This is the start date, that is December 31, 2020 to 20th January 2021. Excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So before we end this process, let me show you the whole summary. So basically this is how the process works. So I'm minimizing my trigger window, I'm minimizing my action window. So I'm minimizing again action window, and I have minimized my action window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Wrike to Pabbly Connect, and then you have used the delay module to delay the data capture, and then you have used the action window to get the specific task, and then you have inserted the data values into Google Sheet. Okay, so now there is a perfect flow of data between Wrike and Google Sheet.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.